everyone, I am Monadeepa Shukul and I am going to give a presentation about landscape architecture. Here we are supposed to design landscape for a given plot. Here we can see the plot with an existing building. The site is situated in Kolkata, West Bengal, India. The north line is shown in the drawing. There is a main road in the east side of the plot and the river is the west side of the plot. There is a side entrance in the south side of the plot. There are contour lines behind the house situated in the plot. The river bank is 6 meters lower from the level of the house situated in the plot. Now, I have done a sun path diagram study for this particular area. Sun path refers to the apparent, significant, seasonal and hourly positional changes of the sun. By studying the sun path diagram, one can identify the optimal place for implementing landscape material and design accordingly. Now, the pictures inserted here are showing the sun path diagram of Kolkata. Generally, there is hot climate in most of the day in year and winter takes place for 3 months over there. Generally, the sun path passes from east to west through the north side in summer and the sun passes through the south side in winter. So, design for landscape will. Now, the elements of landscape design can be classified in two types. 1. Natural or softscape. 2. Man-made or hardscape. In natural elements, there can be plants or vegetation, water, art form, timber, stone, and etc. And man-made, brick, metal, pathways, feature wall, glass, and etc. Here I am going to discuss about some landscape designing elements I have implemented in my design. First, there is plants and vegetations. Plants with respect to architecture can perform two roles. They can complement and reinforce the existing architecture of the house or structure. Trees, shrubs, and ground covers can be used to emphasize the desirable architectural line and masses of the house as well as the form branching pattern of particular trees help the design to provide more privacy, sound insulation from outside and make the habitat place more comfortable to the users. Plants material types, herbs, shrubs, trees and finally creepers and climbers. Water. The water belongs to most important aesthetic sources. Its existence improves drastically the aesthetic effects. The water has been connected with the life and beauty. Water provides scenic values. Not only the sight but the sound of water evoke a sense of pleasure. Stream and water bodies are punctuated marks in reading the landscape. Pathway. Walkways are important in landscaping. A beautiful pathway will enhance the home's curve, appeal and provide a way for us and our guests to get to our front door, providing definite circulation. It will serve as an entrance to our home, whether it will lead to our front door or to a small courtyard garden or to a porch. A feature wall is a perfect and simple way to break up a large room, emphasize particular architectural features, and bring a unique beauty to an otherwise ordinary space. Gazebo. Gazebos are freestanding or attached to a garden wall, roofed and open on all sides. They provide shade, shelter, ornamental features in a landscape and a place to rest. Sculptures and statues. Adding art such as garden sculpture to our outdoor space is adding meaning and inspiration to our own landscape. Sculptures can do what plants alone cannot. It triggers positive moods and bring back wonderful memories. Sculptures enhance the human heart by bringing a feeling of peace and inner joy. The right sculpture should resonate with your true character and energy while making the garden. Kitchen garden. A kitchen garden is where herbs and vegetables are grown around the house for household use. Since early times, a small plot near to the house has been used for growing a variety of vegetables according to the season. Semi-closed green. Interior landscaping is the art of designing, installing and caring for plants in an enclosed environment. The indoor space is landscaped by adding plants and planters to soften the angles of the room or to accentuate an architectural feature. Landscape lighting. Safety. One of the primary functions of exterior lighting is to ensure safe passage for pedestrians on steps, sidewalks, walkways or other areas where aspects of the outdoor environment may become a hazard at night. Security. Low levels of light evenly spread around the perimeter of buildings can act as a preventive of intruders and provide greater security. Ambience and drama. Beauty, hospitality and drama are enhanced by the proper selection and placement of. Here is the explanation about the landscape details of each side or the front side of the plot. Here is the pedestrian entrance of the plot, the pathway paved by jelly tiles, and these are margined with arranged pavement brick. The pathway leading to the main entrance of the building. The width of the pathway is 1500 mm. Then the promenade tiles are placed just in front of the stairs of the house. Now here the overhead shade structure climbed with morning glory flower and tangerine beauty climbers. These two types of flowers are climbers. The shade with plantation can give anyone relief from scorching sun and raise the scenic beauty. Now explaining the pathway divided by step foundation and lily pond. From the pathway, from the entrance, anyone can reach to the pathway leading to the gazebo. The left side of these two Now the left side is 450 mm high from the right side. Anyone have to step up for 2 steps to get in the left side from the right side. Here, this is the wall 600 mm high from the pathway level. The step of fountains are constructed intact with this wall. It means the wall is 600 mm higher than the level of this pathway. Now these walls are looking similar to this wall, but the wall is in the same level with the pathway which is in the left side. This is in the same level, this one and this one. Now here is a lily pond with water, and this is the fountain, step fountain. Now these are the deodar trees for insulating the sound from coming from the main road, and here is the deodar trees as well. There is the ixora bushes which the whole pathway side, and this is making the bushes. Now here is the jhau trees. These all are jhau trees and these all are jhau trees as well. Here is the pinwheel flower trees and these are also the pinwheel flower trees, which are also like shrubs. Now coming to the trees, here all these all trees are frangipani trees, and here is the crepe jasmine trees just beside the pathway. Now there is a bedding for Hymenopsis aculeus flower shrubs, which is basically creepers. These are bedded through the pathway side in both sides. Now here is a bed for jasmine and there is a bed for alamunda shrubs rather. Now moving to the north side of the plot. These plants are some evergreen plants and some deciduous plants. Beside the house, these maximum are shrubs because north lies is important to do study and other things. The tree beside the plot is evergreen trees. Here two mango trees and these are Indian gooseberry trees. Here are some shrubs like pinwheel tree and pinwheel flowers. These are some shrubs like cascabella and these all are trees. Here is a gulmohar trees which is deciduous. Now moving to the west side of the plot, here is a bombax tree just beside of the gazebo. The bombax tree is a deciduous tree, so it will help the habitable space to keep cool in summer, and in winter sunlight and heat can be passed from there because the foliage of this tree fall apart in winter. But we cannot guard the breeze come from the river side, so there will be some shrubs over there and over there. Now these trees are evergreens and higher than shrubs. These are trees like mango, java palm, and here is a gulmohar tree, here is a gulmohar tree, and these all are other evergreen. These all are bushes. These all are bushes beside the gazebo just because to enjoy the view of the river. The level difference between this part and this part over here beside the pathway is 6 meters. So I have treated the contour with steps. There are 40 steps to get in the bank of the river. There are two gazebo to enjoy the river view over there, and this pathway leading to the gazebo from the side entrance of this house. There is a parking for a 4-wheeler and a 2-wheeler. Now this pathway is also have a shade of climbers. This is Tangerine Beauty Climber. Now there is a semi-open flower garden over here. There is a feature wall. Now coming to the feature wall, just beside a base and climbed by bougainvillea and made a flower wall. The height of this wall is 2100 mm. This is the semi-open garden. Over there is only visible from the inside of the house. We can see it from the living zone and this part as well. Now coming to the south part of the plot, here is only planted some shrubs to keep this side cool, but it will not guard the south air. There is a bed of hydrangea shrubs and jasmine, and there is a bed of hibiscus and crepe jasmine. Now, this is a mango tree beside the bedroom to provide shadow from the scorching sun in summer, as this is the west side of the plot. These all are stepping stone arranged here. These all are stepping stone. These and these. If anyone willing to sit over here and enjoy the view, they can easily. If the owner of the house want to arrange a small garden party, they can arrange this over this part. This all is a proposed plan of landscape for this plot can be implemented on this. Coming to the landscape detail on the east side of the plot. Natural, plantation, trees. Deodar. There are 19 deodar trees placed 450 mm gap from each other just beside the plot boundary wall to insulate the noise from the main road. Frangipani. 7 frangipani trees placed 1 meter gap from each other beside the pathway leading to gazebo. Pomegranate tree. 3 pomegranate trees placed 1.5 meter from each other behind the gazebo pathway. Mango. 2 mango trees. Shrubs. Pinwheel flower. 9 pinwheel flower tree beside the pathway leading to gazebo. Crepe jasmine. 8 crepe jasmine flower tree beside the gazebo path. Jhau tree. 17 jhau trees beside the pathway leading to the gazebo. Alamunda, a flower bed of alamunda shrubs just behind the entrance gate and beside the pathway leading to the house. This is 700 mm high and 4 meter length and 1 meter wide. Arabian jasmine, a flower bed of Arabian jasmine beside the alamunda flower bed, some diameter of alamunda flower bed. Hybrid ixora. There is a flower bedding through the side surface of the pathway leading to the gazebo, 500 mm wide. Climbers and creepers. Hymeneus aculeus. There is a bedding in both sides of the creeper through the pathway leading to the house, 500 mm wide. Morning glory. There is morning glory climbers in gazebo's ornamentation. Tangerine beauty. This climber is on the overhead shade in pathway leading to house. Hyptage bengalensis. This climber is on the overhead shade in pathway leading to house. Bougainvillea. There is a bunch of bougainvillea climbing through the feature wall to the parapet of the house. Water lily. There is water lily pond in front. Water. There is a step water fountain with a water body in between the pathways leading to the gazebo. This fountain has 3 cm circular steps. Width of the steps are 500 mm. The water body is 2 meter in width and 6 meter. Hard materials for water body and step fountain. Porcelain tiles. Porcelain tiles are placed under the water body space. The same tiles is used in the side. Hard materials. Pathway. Jelly tiles. These jelly tiles are paved in the pathway leading to the main entrance to the house from the main gate from the plot with pavement bricks arranged both sides of it. The pathways are 1.5 meter in width. Promenade tiles. The types of tiles are paved in the pathway circulating the water body, gazebo and lily pond. Pavement brick. Pavement bricks are placed beside the pavement. There are 2 sculptures under the 2 shades. Gazebo. Roofing. Silver bamboo tiles placed in a circular metal frame. Sitting place. Made with concrete and finished with porcelain tiles. Floor tiles. Promenade tiles for flooring in gazebo. Detail of the north side of the plot. Trees. Jackfruit tree. There is 2 jackfruit tree beside the kitchen garden. Indian gooseberry. There is 2 number of this type of tree beside the kitchen garden. Java apple. 2 Java apple tree beside the plot line. Gulmohur, one gulmohur tree beside the plot line boundary. Mango tree, 3 mango tree beside the gazebo. Java palm, there is 2 java palm tree. Shrubs, jhau, 10 jhau shrubs beside the kitchen garden. Hibiscus, 7 hibiscus trees placed in a circular path beside the gulmohur tree. Bonsai cascabella, 9 number of cascabella tree beside kitchen garden. Arabian jasmine, 7 Arabian jasmine shrubs beside the house. Carambola, 3 carambola trees beside the java. Kitchen garden, potato, spinach, lettuce, broccoli, onions and mustard greens, growing a variety of vegetables according to the season, local variety such as radish, broadleaf mustard, chili, beans, pumpkins, etc. Details on the west side of the plot. Trees. Bombax tree. A bombax tree placed beside the gazebo at the last of the pathway. Mango tree. 7 mango trees in different level at the side of plot line. Java palm. 5 java palm trees beside the plot line. Gulmohur. 4 gulmohur trees in this part. Indian gooseberry. 6 Indian gooseberry tree. Pomegranate. 3 pomegranate trees. Shrubs. Jhau shrubs, 20 jhau shrubs in this site. Pinwheel flower, alamunda, hibiscus and rose beside the climbers and creepers. Tangerine beauty climbers over the pathway shade. Hydrangea bedding with a circulation path beside the house. Jasmine bedding between hibiscus and morning glory bed. Pathway. Jelly tiles. These tiles are paved in the pathway leading to the side entrance of the house and the side gate of the plot with pavement brick arranged both sides of it. The pathway are 1.5 meter in width. Prominent tiles. This type of tiles are paved in the floor of gazebo. Pavement bricks are placed beside the gazebo. Roofing. Silver bamboo tiles placed in a circular metal frame. Sitting place made with concrete and finished with porcelain tiles. Floor tiles, promenade tiles for flooring in stairs leading to the river bank. Concrete made stair leading to the river. Tread width 250 mm, riser height 150 mm. The tread after 10 tread width is 500 mm. Sitting stone. There is sitting stone over there, or we can say it as stepping stones. Now coming to the landscape details on south side of the plot. Shrubs. Jhau shrubs are there beside the house. Hard materials. Jelly tiles. These tiles are paved in the pathway leading to the side entrance to the house with pavement bricks arranged both sides of it. The pathways are 1.5 meter in width. Parking. Holland stone paver. Now coming to the lighting detail of the whole plot. Pathway lighting. Attraction lights beside the both side of the pathway placed after 2 meter gap from each other. Driveway lighting. Solar lights for driveways. Uplighting for trees. Outdoor LED lights for tree uplighting. Gazebo lighting. String lighting for gazebo string. Boulevard lighting. Boulevard lights for the boundaries of the plot. Lights in stair leading to the river bank. LED stairwell lights. Light for step fountain. Underwater LED light, waterproof for step fountain. LED light for shrubs. Chain lighting and net lighting for bushes. And uplighting for shrubs. Here I am attaching the plan with the section. Here we can see the section at AA- and the section at BB-. Thank you.